It already has been 10 months since I arrived into the New Zealand to change my life. And since then I changed a lot about myself. I did my first MMA fight, which I won. I did yoga instructor course. I worked in a kitchen for 2 months, which was one of the worst jobs in my life. But despite that, I'm grateful for the journey abroad. So right now I'm just looking forward to go back home finally after 10 months, seeing my friends, seeing my family, finally log the fuck in, work on my business, create better content, become better speaker, go into the sales. So I am really excited to just go back home and work on myself and to see the people I care about. So on the way back from New Zealand, I visited Bangkok for a couple of days because it's on its way back. So I thought it would be a great idea to see the city for a couple of days. So I'm right here in Bangkok for 4 days, and it's only one day before my finally flight back home. So I'm excited as fuck. Finally, I'm gonna make my comeback to Czech Republic. And one day before the flight, my dad calls me. And my dad doesn't call me that often. He only calls me when he has something interesting to say. So I pick up the phone and I say, "Yeah, what's up, Dad?" And he says that my flight is most likely gonna get cancelled, just cancelled, because of the war. US attacked Iran, and now the flights are cancelled and or delayed. And when he said this to me, I was so fucking disappointed, because that means I have to stay in Bangkok for another couple of days, maybe a week. But I was so fucking looking forward to go back home and to see my friends and family and to work on my business on myself. And the reason why I'm telling you this story is sometimes the things don't go the way that you wanted them to go. Sometimes you have to just develop the patience. Patience is critical in life. Without patience, if you want to be successful in the future, everything worth doing takes a pretty long time to do. If you want to be successful, it takes months and years to become rich. If it takes years and years to build up a good physique. It takes years and years to build up a great communication skills. Everything worth doing takes time. And if you are not patient enough, let me tell you a story. On elementary school, I was fat kid. I was just playing computer games. The point is, I wanted to get in a shape. I wanted to be a fat guy. So I downloaded one of these 30 days challenge, get 6 packs in 6 weeks. Guess what happened? I exercised my abs for 3 days and I didn't see any results. So I quit. And the reason I quit is because I wasn't patient. If I want to achieve anything significant in my life, I have to develop the skill of patience. And thankfully, the universe and God provided me another reason to be patient. Now I have to wait another couple of days or a week before I make my comeback to Czech Republic. But all of this develops the skill of patience. I know it's a fucking stupid flight. I know I'm gonna have to just wait a couple of days or a week. Not a big deal. But you have to reframe the meaning of everything that happens to you. If I reframe that, I am reframing that thing that so I can build my patience. God gave me the opportunity to build myself up by building my patience. So I'm thankful for the God for giving me the opportunity to do that. Everything worth doing just takes patience. So thanks to the fact that I'm developing my patience in my life in my early 20s, I can be successful in life. I can build a physique. I can build a financial income. I can build my character, because all of this doesn't happen overnight. So in this video, I just wanted to share my story about how I think patience is key to success. So if anything doesn't happen the way you want it, realize that you can just develop patience. Everything will. In my mind, I know I'm gonna be successful. The answer is not if I'm gonna be successful, if I'm gonna make fuck ton of money, if I'm gonna build the perfect physique. The only answer is when. I know as long as I don't quit, I'm gonna achieve everything that I have ever wanted. God will help me, universe will help me and guide me to achieving that. But the only answer is when. And if you are patient enough, even the when doesn't really matter, because as long as you have certainty in yourself that you are gonna achieve it, when does not matter that much if you are willing to wait, if you have developed the patience. If you have developed the patience, you will be more than happy to just wait for your dream outcomes. So the message is, be patient. I know it might suck in the present moment, but your future self will be glad that you've become a patient person. Thanks for watching and see you soon in another one.